Hi, Rich Dumstorff here with Peavey Electronics here at Kraft Music to show you the new Peavey Autotune AT-200 guitar. Make sure you check out the bundles here at Kraft Music. So today I'm using the AT-200 through the new Peavey Viper VIP3 100-watt guitar amp and the Sanpera 2-foot switch, all available at Kraft Music. The AT-200 is a Peavey guitar with an Antares processor built into it. The guitar is actually equipped with a piezo bridge that feeds the processor, located in the back, and it's powered by 4 AA batteries. Now available at Kraft Music is also the AT-200B, which is the breakout box. Make sure you check out the bundles to see if you can find a guitar with a breakout box so that you can power your guitar through the 8-pin DIN that is located by the input jack. So the guitar sounds like this when it's out of tune, but with a simple press of the volume knob, now in perfect tune. We're also completely intonated all the way up the neck. We can go up to the So as guitar players, we struggle with that quite a bit to keep our guitars intonated and in tune. This guitar does it all for you. So now that we have the guitar in tune, let's talk about how the guitar does that. Somehow, and don't ask me how exactly, it measures the string length. It knows that somehow that the nut is right here. Okay? It's measuring the string length from the bridge to the nut. What we can do is we can actually trick the processor into moving the nut around on all the strings or a few of the strings if we want to, any way we want. So the math works like this. If I lay my finger across the 2nd fret, let's say, I can do it anywhere on the neck, and strum through and hit the processor, the guitar is actually going to drop a half step for every fret plus the nut that I am away from the headstock. So at the 2nd fret, processor, I'm going to drop into D tuning. And I can keep going up the neck if I'd like. At the 5th fret, we're going to find baritone tuning. And back into standard. So you can also do alternate tunings, open tunings if you'd like. Let's say we just want standard tuning with a drop D. I don't have to do all of the strings, I can do one of the strings. So the low E string by itself. Now we're in drop D tuning. Or let's put the whole guitar into D and let's drop the low E down to C. One thing on a clean amp, but on a nice distorted amp, so you're able to get drop tunings as low as you'd like to go, and you get to play them on your own string gauge if you like a 9 or a 10. Usually if you play a drop string like that, or a drop tuning, you're going to have to use a 12 or a 13. Likely that guitar is going to be tuned to that tuning only, and you're not going to be able to do anything else with that guitar other than play that drop C type tuning that you're playing already. Another important feature about the AT-200 I'd like to mention is through the MIDI port, which is located right here, you are able to do software upgrades and package upgrades that are available through Antares.com. One of the things the guitar will do is it will model other pickup sounds. So I'm going to get the guitar back into standard tuning simply by strumming through all 6 strings. What you're hearing is actually a virtual modern humbucker sound, and I've got 3 pickup selections down here. But they're all modeled sounds. With the software upgrades from Antares, you're able to do other sounds like a single coil, acoustic, you can do alternate tunings like open E, which you can't do with the guitar out of the box. Back into standard tuning. We're still playing an acoustic guitar. I can do 12 string. And by the way, I can still do the features out of the box, which the AT-200 does, like drop into baritone tuning. So now we have a baritone acoustic 12-string guitar. And with the software upgrade, if I want to save that on a preset on the high E string, I'm able to do that. So you'll want to go to Antares.com to check out what's available through their software package upgrades. So as you can see, the AT-200 does everything a guitar player needs it to do. It stays in tune, it stays in perfect intonation. If you play in alternate tunings or drop tunings, it gives you all of that functionality without having to drag 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guitars to your gig. And oh, by the way, you get to play in your favorite string gauge. So you don't have to play drop C on a 12-gauge string anymore. You can do it on a 9. It opens up a whole different world if you play alternate tunings. If you're a classic rock guitar player or a curmudgeon guitar player like me, this is definitely a rut buster. I don't sit at home with my guitars and tune them to open G or open E to see what kind of neat sounds I can make. I don't have time at work. So this is going to allow you to be able to do that with just a couple of fingerings and strumming through the strings. So it's a lot of fun that way if you're used to playing 6-string and standard tuning. So once again, I'm Rich with Peavey Electronics. Thanks for watching this demo at Kraft Music, and make sure you check out the bundles on the AT-200.